Last time on Sailing One Life, we were the subjects of local news as we did not have on masks while walking down the street by ourselves in St. Lucia. So we decided to sail to Antigua as soon as possible. After arriving in Antigua, we did a couple hikes and a little freediving before celebrating Thanksgiving and moving to our next destination. Hi, we're Brooke and Gary.
A year ago, we traded the American dream for our dream.
Welcome to One Life. We left English Harbor and motored a short distance, about 10 miles, to a little off-grid island. We just dropped the anchor and Gary's getting ready to go dive it.
We always dive our anchor just to make sure it's set. So we dropped it in about 30 feet, so we're gonna jump in, dive down, and take a look.
Gary just gave me the thumbs up, which means all is good, so I shut down the engine. And this is our view for the next couple days. Welcome to Green Island, a small uninhabited island of the eastern coast of Antigua. Little islands like these are always our favorite spots. No restaurants, no bars, no stores, just us, a couple of our friends, and beautiful surroundings. We do for days when we are off the beaten path with no things to do? Well, we go explore. Here are a couple of our favorite memories in Green Island.
A 20-minute dinghy ride from the anchorage, we discovered a narrow entry into a maze of mangroves.
Where are we?
I don't know. Getting lost in the mangroves here in Antigua.
Whoa, look at that snook.
Too shallow to motor through, so we tilted up our engine and spent hours paddling through the winding channels. This area was nostalgic for us and brought back memories of kayaking through the wildlife reserves back home in Merritt Island, Florida. We love stumbling across places like this, places many people don't even know exist. We paddled back through the entry before the tide dropped and headed back to get ready for a beach bonfire. Our private beach awaited to meet up with our friends, have some drinks, and enjoy the sunset. Nothing beats watching the sun go down around a beach fire with a few of your best friends.
Today is Deren's birthday, so we have a little shot for him. We have some moonshine left over from Florida. It's your birthday shot.
It's just a mystery.
It's not a mystery to us.
It's a mystery to you.
It smells clean, so that's good.
That was not in the bilge. That's good. This.
That was in the bilge.
We need tools like that.
It's special sauce.
Moonshine.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, it looks like there's like all kinds of shit in here.
Oh, I didn't rinse it out.
Oh, wow, what
Rinse
the
it
fuck?
out.
I'm not gonna kill you, Deren.
I'm rinsing
Just
it.
a little dust, Deren.
Do it. Do it.
Ah.
It's probably not that bad. Oh, it's not that bad. What one was that? I don't even remember.
It was just the straight moonshine, I think.
Ah.
Shot number 1.
Tastes like it was close to flammable if it wasn't.
Happy birthday, Deren!
Shot number 2.
Cheers!
Yeah. 36 times around the sun.
It's also Beau's birthday, so that is our next stop. So double celebration today.
Oh, it's your birthday!
Okay, Beau, we have one thing that you have to wear. 2 things.
All right.
Probably not while diving.
Probably not while diving, but the rest of the time, here is your pirate patch
All right.
And your pirate
and your pirate
We
hat.
want to get you in it now, real quick. Deren has to wear it. You'll see he has to wear it.
It's adjustable.
It actually looks really good on you.
It looks
It matches your shirt.
All right. Oh yeah, look at that color coordinate. Weeds. Which eye?
Whatever your bad eye is, of course.
Oh, I don't know. Good opportunity to find out.
There you go.
Arr.
Arr. Scallywag. Arr, matey. The birthday boys wanted to do a little freediving on the reef, so we headed out to find a good spot. The reef had plenty of life, although the coral health was some of the worst we have seen. And of course, one of these days we'll get Brooke to point the camera underwater at something other than a turtle.
Alright, where's the music?
35.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Dear
Deren and Beau, T-Beau.
Happy birthday to you.
Again.
Blow, guys, blow.
Oh man, I don't know. How do we fucking do it? That was like a sniper shot.
Wow.
He sniper shot.
Wow. That was an impressive blower.
Beau knows how to blow. There you go.
We found a fisherman's dock about a 30-minute dinghy ride away, so we decided to tie up to the dock and see what we could find. We happened upon Devil's Bridge National Park. It didn't take us long to figure out why this park was named Devil's Bridge. Mesmerized by the power of the ocean, we stood on the bridge, dodging waves and staring at our beautiful surroundings. Soaked in salt water, we headed back to the anchorage for a little swim. It's amazing how different the terrain and water changes within a 10-mile radius. We hung out on the beach and let the rest of the day pass us by. After exploring Green Island for several days, we pulled anchor and set sail for another little isolated island. The cool thing about this lifestyle is when we are ready for something different, we just pick up our home and move. We only had a short downwind trip to our next stop, so we only put our headsail out. Downwind sailing today. We really wish we had a pole to get our sail out so it stops luffing. But we're making it. Going slow, only doing 4 knots. We have about probably 8 miles to go. Whew.
What'd you make? Cheese, tuna, and crackers.
Sailing downwind is quite enjoyable. We basically just hang out, snack, and adjust the sail when needed. We arrived at Great Bird Island, another small island on the eastern coast of Antigua. As soon as we got anchored, we took off to explore. And if it seems like all we ever do is hike to find the next best view, well, yeah, it's true. We didn't stay at Great Bird Island long, as we were invited to a local beekeeper's farm nearby with our friends. So we picked up anchor and sailed 15 miles to a little place called Deep Bay. Steering with your feet, huh?
Yawning and steering with my feet. Downwind sailing is blissful.
Still no autopilot.
My feet work just fine.
When we arrived in Deep Bay, we were greeted by lots of boats and jet skis. A bit different than our anchorages the previous weeks, but this anchorage was the closest place to rent a car.
The next morning, our friends picked us up for our bee adventure. We weren't quite sure what was in store for us. The only thing we were told was to wear jeans. Loaded up with all of our camera gear, we secured the dinghy at the beach and made our way to the rental car. We all piled in and set off on our 1-hour drive to meet the bees. So how did we end up getting invited to see the bees? Ryan, an apprentice beekeeper, was our server at a restaurant when we were in English Harbor. He was so passionate about beekeeping and wanted to share his knowledge with us, so he invited us to his father-in-law Alfonso's bee farm.
I'm gonna pull up down here. I'm good though. How everybody? Everybody good?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Looking forward to a great day today, yeah?
Yeah.
Should we follow you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let you out.
Great.
This is CNN, is it?
Yep.
NBC Fox, is it?
Yes, you got it actually right.
You definitely got it.
So, as you guys know, I'm Alfonso. And this is what we got here. So,
Cool.
let me just come on up and give you a brief before we get set to go.
All right.
Alfonso and his family gave us the warmest welcome to the farm. Alfonso and Ryan maintain around 40 bee boxes with 2 different species of bees. Alfonso gave us a quick safety tutorial, and it was time for Ryan to show us the bees.
So I'm getting suited up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mine's pretty high too. Oh, okay.
I think you got it on backwards.
Backward?
Yeah, because your face has to see off.
Are you ready?
I think so. Oh, same size. Ryan started the smoker box, which is used to calm the bees, and then it was time to open up the hive and see if we could find the queen bee.
Okay.
Whoa.
Let's look at this one now. Okay.
Whoa.
There are a couple types. Okay. Okay, no, that's a nurse bee. I don't see any newly laid. A way how to look for the queen as well is to look for newly laid larvae, plural.
While searching for the queen bee, we were able to see worker, nurse, and drone bees. We spotted the queen briefly, but the drones quickly covered her up before we could get a good shot on camera.
Oh yeah, they are the bigger ones.
Yeah, but what I'm not seeing is
Does the queen ever fly or no?
no, not unless she's leaving.
Yeah, so she'll never fly off of it or fly out.
No, not unless she's leaving.
Oh, look at all the.
Whoa.
Whoa. Look at that.
A lot of action. So you
A
see all
lot of
that?
action, yeah.
Okay, this one is double billed, yeah. Okay. And most of these here are worker
The
bees,
worker bees.
but they have 1 or 2 drone bees there. But they aren't fully developed as yet. Honey up here, but it's not capped as yet. So they're still
Okay,
making it,
so they're
still in the
still making
making
it.
process, yeah. And that wouldn't be recommended as good for say.
Faster now.
Yeah.
Gotta calm down. So you see, this is why the smoke is very important.
Now I can hear what you said about like being able to hear the difference.
Yeah, you definitely can.
Okay.
You can hear
You hear when
it.
they start
Yeah.
getting
And when they
agitated.
smoke them, you hear them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it calms down a little.
Yes.
That's really cool. The bees are amazing creatures and such a vital part of our ecosystem. But what amazed us the most was the pure passion Alfonso and Ryan have for beekeeping.
Yes, you see? Pulling it apart.
Yeah.
That's how they fight. Different bee. That's a different
It looks
bee.
like there's a couple bees all going after the same one.
Because all these bees are probably from this hive and that bee isn't welcome.
Bees
From
from
somewhere
different.
else.
You think
Yeah.
it flew in from a different.
Yeah, maybe by mistake sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's just the consequence.
Thanks, bees, for letting us in your hive.
Yeah, so fun.
Yeah, getting the bees off. Gotta make sure.
After we all had a chance to see the bees, Alfonso and his family treated us to the most delicious homemade treats, complete with honeycombs and honey jars to go.
Bye, Thanks for everything. Yeah, man. Enjoy you guys so much. Likewise.
Alfonso and his family opened their lives to us, and we were truly grateful for this experience. A couple days later, we invited them aboard Too Short for dinner and sundowners. We hope you join us in our next episode as we visit Antigua's capital and sail to the picturesque island of Barbuda. Cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching.
You should shut those hatches.
She said she's ready. She said she was ready like 5 minutes ago. Not even close to ready. Not even close to ready.
I'm ready.
This is Brooke getting ready for the shot. Fixing her hair in the mirror. Flipping it around. Yes. 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 Yes.
What are you doing? Get in the water, you fool.
Brooke.
That happened after she took off the suit?
Yeah.
After you
Yeah.
took off the suit?
Oh yeah, after I took off the suit.
Where at?
Where
Well,
at?
Ryan's
Right here.
supposed to tell you.
Look up.
Oh no.
Look up. See the red dot?